The emblem of sinners and shame. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to dedicate this Grammy to a very dear friend who once said to me, "A body may be nice, however, a face of both." Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how much this means to me. We are back with another New Who. Listen, Gridlock was an amazing episode. I don't want to hear it. I thought it was a really strong one. You had so many great elements. You had a return to a previous storyline, and I thought the performances were great. The Doctor and Martha are bonding, which is always good to see. It sets us up for even more interesting and warm, heartfelt scenes later on. But I gotta say it. I have to say it at this point. Martha. Now listen, no shade, no shade. But I don't know if the name Martha fits her. I don't know, when I look at her, I don't see a Martha. I don't know if it's just me, and again, no shade to Marthas. Now, live your life. I just don't see it for her. And I don't think it's that much of a common name anymore. I don't know. But I think it was an interesting choice to name her Martha. But yeah, it doesn't just, I don't think it fits her vibe like that, but maybe I'm way out in left field here. And obviously it won't change how I see the character and everything, but I just always, whenever I'm thinking about saying her name, I'm just like, Martha. But yeah, I don't get it for her, right? So. But no, I'm enjoying it. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be a fun season as it keeps going on. I want to see stuff like this, like Gridlock. I want to see interesting or previously previous characters we've had and them interacting with the Doctor now and a new companion. I think it will be a really fun time, and I think it also adds to the tension between them because Martha said, "You brought Rose here." I'm like, talk about rebound, and it's true. It's like you're rebounding with her. That was funny. I think she's hilarious. I think she plays that role so well. You can sense that she feels like, oh, I don't know, like what is this relationship that we have? It is playing well, and yeah. So looking to see more of that in the future. As always, the full-length watch-alongs, the early access episodes with the Patreon, along with bonus content. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, and all that engagement helps the channel. It really does go a long way. Please, please, please hit that like button. Thank you. Okay. It is that time. Let's go. Okay, Jazzy, the New York Review. All right. Okay, the Rockettes. Tallulah.
Leave him alone.
Not the side clown. Is that? No, that's not the Doctor. I was like,
It's nearly showtime, Laszlo.
Promise me you'll come on Sunday, okay? My mother will kill me if she doesn't get to meet
What
you.
if she doesn't like me?
She'll love you just as much as I do.
Oh.
Tallulah. He says that to all the girls.
Sweetheart.
Oh, there's something
Right on
about that.
stage and think of me.
He's an alien.
How'd I look?
Like an angel.
Tallulah, and what are you? The devil? Tallulah, he's not a human being. I know it. What did he give her? What's that rose? Watch. Laszlo.
Break your leg, sweetheart.
Let's see his face change. Let's see his face. You always know them how their face changes. They're like, is it the clown?
Lula?
Yo, it sounds like something. It sounds like that's like a snort, like a pig.
Who's there?
Yo, who's there? And you're going after it? Never me. It would never be me. Is this the pig from Aliens in London? Found a new life in this story. Oh no. Laszlo, why are you here? Who asked you? Are you security? People really be begging for horror movies. Here we go.
Who's there?
Who's there? You walk into their house. Oh! I was gonna say mannequins because it reminded me of Rose, the episode Rose. Oh no, Laszlo, who asked you to go there? Not half pig, half man. No, come on, David Tennant. The invasion of the pigs. What? Daleks in Manhattan? I literally did not see that title, so I'm very surprised. Yo, we just finished up with the Daleks. Daleks are back again. I'm the last Dalek, I'm the last Dalek. Daleks.
Where are we? Smell that Atlantic breeze.
Is that? Oh my God, that's the Statue of Liberty.
Yes, it is.
Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free.
That's what they say. In reality, though.
Because look, the Empire State Building's not even finished yet.
Work in progress. That makes the date somewhere around...
November 1st, 1930.
1930.
I think our detour just got longer.
Hooverville mystery deepens.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to.
Herbert Hoover.
Central Park.
Up till then, New York was a boomtown. The Roaring Twenties. And then,
Boomtown?
thousands of people unemployed. All of a sudden, the huddled masses doubled in number with nowhere to go.
Damn. I don't know about this. Hooverville. Yo.
He stole my bread.
That's enough. We all got family somewhere.
He broke the
No
bread.
stealing and no fighting. You know the rules.
I suppose that makes you the boss around here.
Who might you be?
He's a doctor, I'm Martha.
A doctor. That there is going to be the tallest building in the world. How come they can do that?
But they can't.
And we got people starving in the heart of
Right.
Manhattan.
Call it out. Call it out. The inequality is stark.
Alright.
The Chrysler.
Needs extra work completed by tonight.
Tonight? No way.
That's an order.
Yeah? So one word from me, and every man on this site stops work.
Ooh.
Tell your masters that.
Well, if that's your attitude, I think you should tell him yourself.
Yo, I don't think you want to see the Masters.
These new bosses. What's the names?
I think you could say they're from out of town.
Oh. No, you don't want to see
How
this.
much further?
Versus.
Beyond your imagination.
Yo, the pigs are the Masters.
Who are we working for?
Eesh.
Behold your masters.
Oh. Oh my God! It's oh.
I have been summoned. Explain.
They can talk.
Oh my God! No.
This man
How?
is refusing to complete the work.
Is it from
We must replace him.
Is anybody gonna...
the guy from the Dalek episode? He brought them somehow.
Take him for the final experiment.
What's going on?
Experiment. What did this pig guys?
The Empire State Building must be completed. Gamma strike has accelerated. We need more bodies.
Bodies? What? And they're getting them from here. Yo, I mean, the Dalek was spoiled by the title. I was like, okay, it's probably the Dalek. Oh my God, Daleks in Manhattan. That's wild.
When you're sure someone's taking them.
Doctor, when you got next to nothing, you hold on to the little you got.
So, Mr. Diagers is here.
Sir, who's that? I thought that was
I need men. Volunteers.
I thought that was Spider-Man and Andy.
The money.
It is him.
What is the money?
Spider-Man.
$1 a day.
Andrew Garfield. And yeah.
Accidents happen.
What do you mean? What sort of accidents?
You don't need the work. That's fine.
Here we go.
Enough with the questions.
Oh, no. I'm
I have
volunteering.
one.
I'll go.
I'll kill you for this.
Anybody else?
Yo, Andrew Garfield, do not go.
Follow tunnel 273.
And when do we get our dollar?
When you come back up,
And if we don't come back up?
Then I got no one to pay.
He knows he's swindling everybody.
Huge rabbit warren.
Oh God.
You could hide an army there.
Ugh, the sewers. Yeah, you could. You could have an army down here.
You're not from around these parts, are you?
My daddy died. Couldn't afford to feed us all, so I'm the oldest, up to me to feed myself. There's a whole lot of runaways in the camp.
It's funny hearing him do that accent. Knowing how he truly sounds like.
Solomon keeps a lookout for us. You stick with me, you'll be all right.
So this Diagros bloke, who is he then?
Seems like he's running most of Manhattan.
Oh no.
Is it radioactive or something?
I don't want to go near.
Gone off, whatever it is.
Is that a body part? Like an organ? Oh, It's like a jellyfish.
Shine your toes through it.
Ugh. It shed its skin.
Medical opinion?
It's not human.
We must be at least half a mile in. I don't see any signs of a collapse, do you?
So why did Mr. Diagros send us
It's
down?
a trap.
Well, right in the middle of Manhattan.
Underneath the Empire State Building.
Crowning glory of the Empire State Building. 1,472 feet above New York. These plates have got to be fixed to the mast.
Those are Daleks plates.
Shouldn't take too long.
But the work has got to be finished tonight.
Oh.
We're flat out here, come on!
Don't argue with me!
Okay.
It's freezing. Your hands go numb. You lose your grip. You fall.
Unsafe working conditions.
If you won't work, I can replace you like that. Now
And when you say replace you, we
panels
mean replace you.
and get going.
Those are Dalek panels. We'll be able to somehow interface with them, or what do they want to do with the building? Do they want to make it teleport somehow, or
What sort of metal is this anyway? Don't ask questions, just go.
nth metal? They want to use the power somehow, use it somehow. I don't know what exactly they want.
Just get out there and finish the job!
Okay, villain. And there it comes. We can see the panels.
The contactor must be complete for our plan to succeed.
Contact her.
It'll get done, don't worry.
Daleks have no concept of
worry.
Humankind is weak. And yet, you have built all this.
Are you jealous?
You gotta
Hey,
move with
jealous,
the
Dalek?
times, you get left behind.
Mm-hmm.
My planet is gone, destroyed in
As
a
it
great war.
As it should.
Yet versions of this city stand throughout history.
Mm-hmm.
Human race always continues.
Clap for us. Something you've never been able to do to.
I've been a soldier myself. I swore then I'd survive. No matter what.
You have rare ambition.
I love this kind of Dalek having a real moment with a human.
By any means necessary.
You think like a Dalek.
Ugh.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course you would. Oh my God, that's the black one. Is this the
It's our
the cult?
best option. Bring him to me. Come with me.
You know the cult did a temporal shift at that time, remember? There's a temporal shift.
The final experiment will begin.
So maybe those Daleks never left, never got sucked into that thing. They just disappeared. Went somewhere else. Oh, that's so wild. They went from London to New York at that time.
You have been summoned by our leader.
Oh.
Say your last words. Get ready. Oh, chilling. They're about to do the brain thing. Get your brain waves. Your brain. Yo. Oh. Yo, are we gonna see? Does that mean that Laszlo is now one of those pig guys? That's what it must mean. There's so many of them now. Dalek, Khan, Thane.
I take it you're in charge?
Correct. Dalek Sec, leader of the Cult of Skaro.
Skaro, the cult.
My Lord Sec,
They teleported.
I am honored to meet you. Ever since you first made contact with me, transmitting your thoughts into the corners of my mind, I had always dreamt that together...
Cease talking.
Oh.
Slaves, Secure the human.
Not slaves.
I'm working with you. I'm your partner. I'm your friend.
What do they want to do? Do they want to somehow use human bodies somehow? Transmute themselves into human bodies?
Solomon, I think it's time you took these two back. I'll be much quicker on my own.
They want to use the energy of the
hell was that?
Yeah, because they talked about the human race and how the human race always keeps surviving.
You'd be scared half mad down here on your own.
You think they're still alive?
Heck, we ain't seen no bodies down here. Sounds like there's more than one of them.
This way.
That's one of them. That's one of them.
Who are you?
Yo.
You're lost. Can you understand me?
I understand. Garfield's accent is wild. Oh.
What are you?
God, with human eyes.
Is that some kind of carnival mask?
Sorry.
Oh my God.
I promise I can help. Who did this to you?
Oh, who's that? It's a trap.
I think you better get back here. Doctor!
Actually, good point.
Martha? Frank? Solomon?
Watch the smart at the back.
Basically.
I'm like, why are we still here? Yo, I'd be terrified. Don't stop. Oh, Frank. Just go. Just run. Run. Throw it at them and run. Oh, Frank.
Gotta go back down. We can't just leave him. No, I'm not losing anybody else. Those creatures were from hell itself. If we go after them, they'll take us all.
Who's that?
I'm sorry.
Where did he even come up?
All right then, put him up.
Oh, it's her.
Hands in the air and no funny business.
Hands in the air.
Now tell me, you schmucks, what have you done with Laszlo? We disappeared 2 weeks ago. No letter, no goodbye, no nothing. And I'm not stupid. I know some guys are just pigs, but not my Laszlo.
Might just help if you put that down.
Huh? Sure. Oh, come on. It's not real. It's just a prop.
What was your name?
Tallulah.
Tallulah.
3 L's and an H.
I need to find out exactly what this is. Because then I'll know exactly what we're fighting.
She's like, what in the... Maybe Dalek, a Dalek, like, child? I don't know what that is. A Dalek, like, metamorphosis? I think they're changing somehow.
Haven't you reported him missing? He's just a stagehand. Who cares?
Ooh, drag him.
If I don't make this much rent, then before you know it, I'm in Hooverville.
Okay.
Every night I have to go out there, sing, dance, keep going. Hoping he's gonna come back.
Oh, Tallulah.
You're lucky, though. You got yourself a forward-thinking guy with that hot potato and the sharp suit.
We're not
Okay,
together.
Tallulah.
Oh, sure you are. It's obvious.
Not to him.
I should have realized. He's into musical theater, huh? What a waste.
You know what she's trying to say.
It's kept me going, because... Well, look.
It's a
On
musical
my
theater.
dressing table every day still.
It's time to take up arms. Yeah! We need weapons. We need sentries on duty. We got to protect ourselves, because you know no one else will.
Let's go. Oh, look, it's almost done. Yo, they're putting on the panels. And the unsafe working conditions, the way they have pushed these people. Oh my God. Someone's gonna fall. Maybe they want to like sort of use it as a thing to pull some sort of energy from the air, a lightning strike.
This is the final experiment.
Transfer them to him. They want to put him inside him.
Like these pigman things? God, please
Don't do it.
The pig slaves are primitive. The final experiment is greater by far.
Yo, don't do it, Daleks.
We need your flesh. Bring him to me.
And they said it. They said you're so like us. You think like us.
Contradicts the Dalek imperative.
Fear.
There are millions of humans and only 4 of us. If we are supreme, why are we not victorious?
Right. Do the math. The math ain't mathin'.
The Cult of Skaro was created by the Emperor for this very purpose. Survival.
Wow.
But we must remain pure. Our purity has brought us to extinction.
Right.
Adapt to survive. You have all made sacrifices.
Ooh.
And now, I will sacrifice myself.
Oh.
Now bring me the human.
Oh.
What do you mean?
They're about to snatch your body.
Behold, Dalek form.
Oh, he's opening it. Oh, you do not want to see that.
Now, join with me.
Join with me.
No.
How? Oh. Yo, I didn't know they were that big. Oh. I didn't know they were this big. Ah.
That's it.
Yo, that was them trying to do it before. This is gonna be a two-parter, isn't it? Yo, this is wild. Dalek's trying to...
Ever been on stage before?
Oh, little bit. You know, Shakespeare.
How dope is that?
Shakespeare. That means a lot different now. Finally, we get to see the show. Come on, Tallulah. Give it to us.
You put the devil in me.
Look at the ideas, Martha.
You put the devil in me.
She said, "Yeah, but that." I'm like, Tallulah, sing that song. Oh. Oh no, you don't. Not doing the performance. Is that Laszlo? That's Laszlo. Why why is he not fully transformed? Oh.
467-989.
The Daleks.
Well, that means planet of origin. Skaro.
Skaro. So Skaro was a planet? Is that their planet? The Cult of Skaro. Like Cult of Gallifrey. Oh. He is different. Like he didn't go through the change fully. Ugh. Oh! Oh, Martha. Yo, they took her down through there.
Who's taking her? What are you doing?
Same people that took Laszlo.
No way, you're not coming.
Whoever's taken Martha, they could have taken Laszlo, couldn't they?
Tallulah, you're not safe down here.
Which way?
She's a big girl. People will be saying no to the doctor all times. Yeah.
Martha.
Oh, Frank.
You're alive. Oh, we lost you. All right.
Where are they taking us?
I don't know, but we can find out what's going on down here.
I mean, you're handsome enough.
See the way the doctor moved? He's like, yo, a fearsome foe. Okay? The doctor is shook. Yo, imagine seeing that as a doctor. Like, just like, I was like, why?
No.
Literally his arch nemesis.
They survive.
Back again.
They always survive when I lose everything.
Right. Wait.
What was it?
It's called a Dalek.
Ish.
And it's not just metal, it's alive.
You're kidding me.
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Inside that shell, there's a creature born to hate. Whose only thought is to destroy everything and everyone that isn't a Dalek
Annihilate.
too. It won't stop until it's killed every human being alive.
But they have new plans now.
If that's not a human being, that kind of implies it's from outer space.
Tallulah.
Yet again, that's a no with the kitten.
You need to get up to speed.
Well, what's it doing here?
We are not alone.
Dalek sec is failing.
Oh.
The experiment must continue. Must evolve.
Yeah.
Evolve.
You're in danger. I'm taking you back.
Now they want to upgrade like the Cybermen. They hung out with the Cybermen for one day.
What have you done with that?
And they're like, that's a good idea.
You remember your name?
Don't look at me.
Oh.
Do you know where she is?
Stay back!
What happened to you?
They made me a monster.
Who did?
Masters.
The Daleks. Why?
They needed slaves. They needed slaves to steal more people, so they created us.
Wow.
I escaped before they got my mind.
Do you know what happened to Martha?
They took her. It's my fault. She was following me.
Were you in the theater? Why were you there?
I never wanted you to see me like this.
Who are you?
I was lonely.
Who are you?
Laszlo. Yo, the makeup and prosthetics are pretty good though. They're very good.
Laszlo? My Laszlo? What have they done to you?
I'm sorry.
Laszlo, can you show me where they are?
But they'll kill you.
If I don't stop them, they'll kill everyone.
Right.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Silence. Silence.
Oh. Oh my god.
You will form a line. Move.
Obey!
The female is wise. Obey.
Wow.
Intelligence scan.
Oh.
Initiate.
Oh, they're gonna take you.
Low intelligence.
Oh.
You calling me stupid?
Silence.
Oh no.
Let go of me. I'm not becoming one of them.
Yo.
They're divided into two groups, high intelligence and low intelligence. Become pig slaves like me.
Smartest guy I ever dated.
And the others?
They're taken to the laboratory. The masters only call it the final.
The final experiment. Yeah.
Initiate. Superior intelligence.
Yes.
This one will become part of the final experiment.
It's inside! It's inside!
We are not
Right.
human.
But soon? How about soon, Dalek? They're transforming themselves into humans.
Well, Laszlo, you gotta come with me.
Where would I go? Save yourself, just run. Just go.
Keep walking.
I'm so glad to see you.
Kiss me later. You too, Frank, if you want.
Oh god. Andrew Garfield. Oh. Yo, lost. Honestly, it's like, yo, I was considered high intelligence. You brought me up here. I'm like, I'm not mad.
Dalek Sec is entering the final stage of evolution.
Oh.
Prepare for birth.
He's gonna birth.
What's wrong with old Charlie boy over there?
Ask them.
They're gonna give birth to something.
Ask them what's going on.
Daleks, I demand to be told, what is this final experiment? Report!
You will bear witness. This is
Hybrid.
the dawn of a new age. We are the only 4 Daleks in existence. A life outside the shell must walk again.
Oh. Oh, it's about to give birth. That music. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, hands. Yo. Oh. Oh.
A human Dalek.
Hybrid.
I am your future.
I sort of was expecting it based on the clues they were leaving throughout the episode, but I didn't know how it would look like actually. If it was gonna be like a baby, or if it was gonna be, or if it was gonna be some type of other thing. Yo, not the Daleks evolving. No, no, Daleks in Manhattan. I wouldn't even have known to expect Daleks here if they didn't have that in the title. So I almost in a way like wish that they didn't have the Dalek in the title. Daleks are such a huge part of this show now that any like whiff of them immediately evokes like, oh, this is gonna be something interesting or something big, or it's never just like a one-off side thing. It cannot be with the Daleks. It just cannot be, and it's wild because it's not just for us as viewers, but also for the Doctor himself and the characters in there. That the Daleks have so much to answer for, so they can't just like walk on by or be on the side or be a secondary thing to any episode. So in a way, I guess maybe they just wanted to let you know, hey, this is gonna be the Dalek episode. There's no hiding it here. I didn't expect it, so it would have been funny if they were just like, oh, in Manhattan, and there was something about disappearances and the pigs and stuff, and then it was like, oh, it's the Daleks. So yeah, when the elevator came down, and I was like, okay, the elevator is taking so long. The episode title is Daleks, and we haven't seen the Dalek yet. Are the Daleks in charge of getting this building up and all of that? I was like, damn. And then, of course, that was where it went to. It was nice though to have them in New York. Like this is the second time I believe it is that they've been in the States. Obviously the last time was the Dalek episode, which is interesting. Van Staten, Van something, what's his name? Van Staten. I thought somehow it was related to him. Somehow I thought this had to do with him. Maybe somehow he was able to get another Dalek or the other one somehow to bring this together, but it had nothing to do with him. It looked like it was the Daleks from the Doomsday episode, right? Or from Army of Ghosts and Doomsday, from the Void. But no. First, the iconography and the buildings and everything. I think it's fun to see that because we're always in different worlds and different times and stuff like that. And sometimes it's nice to just sort of like get a big view of things that we recognize. Either it be London, New York, Cardiff, any of these places. So it's always nice when this show can show that and have the Doctor, make references to those things or give us like tidbits about those things that he knows. Like it was supposed to be called New Amsterdam and all of that stuff. So that kind of thing is funny and interesting because I think it makes it more relatable to us the viewers. I also like, yeah, what was the budget this episode? Like there was a lot going on. Like it looked like they spent a lot of money. The makeup, the prosthetic effects were pretty good. Having the Rockettes there, or the Broadway whatever presentation, and then the Dalek, of course. I know Dalek episodes must be expensive. Just with the Dalek alone, and all of that. And there's some CGI there and all of that stuff. So yeah, I think they really spend a lot in these Dalek episodes. And having New York City skyline, they have to, I don't know if they were there in New York. Maybe they just used the skyline and then, change a bunch of stuff. Who knows? It was also nice to see, Andrew Garfield. I didn't even see him because I think I looked away in that instant when he appeared, and then I only heard his voice. I was like, that's Andrew Garfield. I was like Spider-Man, because that was the first thing. I was like, I know that's Garfield. I know that's him. Yeah, nice to see him. He's so funny with the southern kind of southern. I don't know what accent that is, but the accent of the time. I think it's maybe just because knowing he is like, he's from the UK, like he doesn't speak like that normally. But then he was also like hamming it up a little bit too, because that's how that kind of that time was. The way even Tallulah was speaking, right? Like you have to ham it up a little bit if you're trying to evoke the time. But it was just funny to hear do that. I'm sure at the time he hadn't done as all the stuff he's done now, so we didn't know him as well. So at the time, probably wouldn't even like care. But now, in hindsight, you're like, I know you outside of all this. and you know him with like obviously the Spider-Man, like the American accent, regular accent, but that one is different. So that's why it's kind of like it's like a third different accent, of Andrew Garfield. It's like, who is that? Who's that person? Um, okay, so this Cult of Skaro. So honestly, I did have an inkling or feeling that okay, in the Doomsday episode, when they disappeared, I think they said temporal shift, and then they disappeared. I thought they were disappearing to go inside where the Doctor and Rose were to try and stop them, but they never appeared. I remember thinking, okay, they're going to go in there. And then they never went there. So I was like, oh, I guess they just got sucked in somehow and still left. But you know me, I know whenever you don't see a main character die, and they were part of they were a main character, they made them literally like the black, Dalek and everything. So they were specific to how they look. They looked, especially in the main one. So I'm like, if you don't see them have a specific death or ending where they highlight it, then you know that it's not fully done. But honestly, that episode was full of grief and there was so much going on that I did not have any time to go back to that thought. So and I completely like missed it. So they came to New York somehow. Temporal shift, temporal time. So they found a way to move in time. Maybe it was through that arc, the Genesis arc somehow, because they had Dalek technology, Time Lord technology. Maybe somehow with the TARDIS kind of effect. I don't know, but somehow they were able to go to 1930 New York City. That's wild. So yeah, and then not execute this big plan. The Cult of Skaro is pretty savage. Like they're pretty, like they know how to mess shit up. They're very smart and like resourceful or whatever. So that's why they were like, yo, we need to evolve. And that conversation they had with the guy, the manager guy, who was terrible guy. Annoying. So they were talking to him and they were like, yeah, look at all the humans have built. Look at this landscape. Look at all this. And look at us, the Dalek, that we pride ourselves in being superior. And yet there's literally only 3 of you left in the world. And I think it took the Dalek coming out of this void and realizing, oh, the Emperor's dead. Everyone's dead. There's, we lost. And it's sort of like hard to reconcile for them. So because they're just known for, superior. Look at how they roasted the Cybermen. But didn't they realize? And I was joking that they got that idea from the Cybermen to upgrade. But like, that's what it is. They knew that they had to evolve. They knew that the human race is winning. And so they're like, okay, we'll change, we'll evolve. And then that's what they did. That scene of them taking in the guy into the thing. Listen, I don't know what it was. Maybe the last time we saw the Dalek in the Dalek episode fully open up, I think that was the only time, was they only opened up the first half. They didn't go the full thing. And so to me, I thought it was just like a octopus kind of head and then tentacles and that's it. And just like short tentacles. But the opening, it was so much. It was like pulling him. I'm like, yo, that is wild. That was wild to see. I was like, even more like yucky and disgusting than before. I have no love for the Dalek. I will drag them because of what they have done to us. So Dalek, yeah, you just say the Dalek have no concept of elegance or whatever. Yeah, clearly. Cybermen like, yeah. That was the one good dig that the Cybermen got on them. They were like, we have no concept of elegance. I'm like, yeah, we can see that. That roast was so funny. I feel like the Cybermen should have gotten a little bit more quips in. I think that they were just getting hit. They were not ready for that match. They should come back and then, But yeah, so the Cult of Skaro is wild. So they somehow found a way to go back. They somehow found a way to use time travel and go back and go to New York at that time. And then now this whole plan, this hybrid plan, and just giving birth and seeing the guy. I didn't know if it was going to be a baby, if it was going to be, or whatnot. But it's literally humanoid. Like it's the whole thing, and then the head and then the hands are changed. Yo, this is bound to be wild. Like Daleks evolving like this. Yo, I wonder if this is now going to be a thing. Like if they dispatch with them, if they stop this experiment somehow, like if that's the conclusion of this, or if this Dalek, this new hybrid of Dalek human, somehow escapes, and then they start to, make more of them. And then that becomes the new Dalek, the new age Dalek, the new enemy. Which I guess the one thing that comes to my mind is just like that they're now vulnerable in a way that they haven't been before. First of all, just like flesh alone, human beings, we are susceptible, our flesh is right here. So they don't even know what that feels like now without their armor, except they're smart and they could build armor to cover this themselves. So that's number one. Number two, how about the other side, which is they have a human side now, and which means emotion, which means fear, which means pain, regret, all that kind of stuff. So will they be able to get those emotions? How does that mix in there, or are they trying to say that did they find a way to suppress that as part of the experiment and have the Dalek side be the dominant side? We'll see. It could be that, like, the whole thing is just a Dalek brain, and then everything else is just a human body type thing. I mean, they said they want to be hybrid, like they want to be Dalek human, not take over the world. I'm like, yo, you look like a Dalek. You look like an alien being. Like, you think you're gonna walk on the street in New York City, and people are gonna be like, hey, how are you? Yes. No, maybe on Halloween, maybe, but not not on a regular day. People are like, what the hell is going on here? So, but I doubt they want to walk around. They want to be in power. So yeah, I guess they're going to have to figure that part out, and Doctor has to look at how to exploit their weaknesses now that they're this hybrid form. But it's kind of wild, though. It's kind of wild. This is also Martha's first Dalek. This is Martha's first experience with them, so she's gonna have to like realize that these guys are no joke, no joke. I just wonder though, like I feel like everybody would have seen them like with the Doomsday battle. Everyone will have seen that what Daleks are, but I guess they just don't have that information. Yeah. Oh my God, this is gonna be a fun two-part. I'm excited. I want to see what happens now. Dalek Sec, Dalek Thay, Dalek. I don't know what the other one. Dalek Khan. Eee. Diabolical. Well, looking forward to this second part. See what goes down and how they are vanquished. If the Daleks escape again, we're gonna have some discussion, Doctor, because we cannot let the Dalek win or escape or find a way out of this again. Yo, they are literally cockroaches. Well, thanks for watching. See you on the next episode. The emblem of sinners that... Oh my God.